I'm Amanda and I'm going to show you how to pack a vacation of fun in just a few days. On this episode of Weekend Getaways, I'll show you some lakeside accommodations with all the comforts of home, some great places to explore nature with some amazing views, and a coffee shop that's serving up signature drinks with names like the Bowl of Soul, and where they've been cooking over the open fire since the 70s. Stick with us and I'll show you some great ideas of where to stay, what to do, and where to eat. All that's coming up on this episode of Weekend Getaways. I'm Amanda Reichert, and today on Weekend Getaways, we're in the beautiful mountain resort town of Coeur D'alene. Nestled in the northern panhandle of Idaho, it's a small resort town most people don't know about with fun around every corner. On today's episode, I'm going to show you some great things to do outdoors and places you can't miss to get your morning coffee and a taste of the Old West. We'll be right back with Weekend Getaways. Coeur D'alene is a small resort town and is gaining the reputation as a world-class tourist destination. Nestled in the northern panhandle of the state, it's a short distance from many Northwest locations and a quick drive from the Spokane, Washington airport. There are a lot of options on where to stay in Coeur D'alene, and your first thought would probably be to stay at the Coeur D'alene Resort. But I'm going to take you somewhere unexpected, a historic boutique hotel with charm and grandeur, the Blackwell Hotel. Staying true to the architectural integrity, original richness and flair from the turn of the century, and just minutes away from one of America's most beautiful lakes, this hotel is truly unique. This historic hotel is in the heart of downtown and has so many features that make it such an extraordinary and luxurious place to stay. One of my favorite things about this hotel is that it feels more like you're staying at a good friend's house and not a hotel. But not just any house, a really, really nice luxury home. And here's the tip to save you some money. If you can book your trip October through April instead of over peak season, you can typically get a cheaper rate on your room and better time options for all your activities too. I'm going to take you around and show you why this is one of my favorite places to stay. Each room is loaded with charm. They're upscale and designed to make you feel like you're in the comforts of your own home. Having a comfortable bed and pillow is extremely important to me. And this bed, it might be even more comfortable than mine at home. It is the perfect place to have a great night's sleep. The best part of these rooms is the decor. Each room captures a different breathtaking perspective, complementing the original architecture, but with a modern feel. Every room is a custom design and set up like a master suite. And they all have their own private luxury bathroom, too. These bathrooms are such a step above staying at a cookie-cutter hotel. Just look at this vintage clawfoot tub. I could take a relaxing bath and soak in here. Oh, what a great way to unwind on vacation. Plus, if you're in the mood to just catch up on some of your favorite TV shows or a movie, every room has a flat-screen TV and in-room personal coffee maker, so you really feel like you're right at home. Speaking of feeling right at home, let's go check out the rest of the grounds and some of the activities they offer here at the Blackwell Hotel. There's so many options for entertainment here. I can't emphasize enough that this isn't your typical hotel. They have a pool table, shuffleboard, and a horseshoe pit. Or, like me, I'm just gonna relax by the fireplace with a nice glass of wine. I'm in the mood for a little friendly competition. I found Abby here, and I think it's time to have some fun. What do you think, Loser Buys Beverages tonight?
I think you have a deal on that one.
She's legit. I'm gonna aim for the right side this time. Maybe no, no. Okay, stay back. No. Oh. Oh. Well, it looks like I'm buying beverages tonight. There you go. Cheers. The Blackwell Hotel has plenty of character and charm and is sure to give you a very memorable experience. Now that you know where to stay, I'll show you some of my favorite things to do when we come back on Weekend Getaways. I absolutely love the outdoors, and I pretty much find myself venturing out every chance I can get. And if I'm being entirely honest, most of my favorite things to do involve the outdoors in one fashion or another. One special place in particular that I found to enjoy the outdoors is Tubbs Hill. This awesome mini mountain and trail system is nestled along the north shore of the lake and borders the edge of the city of Coeur D'alene. What makes this place so unique is the fact that it's a piece of natural forest situated literally in the middle of a city center, just a few short minutes walk from downtown. This is the only natural trail system that I've found that's in the heart of a city and doesn't involve any travel. I wasn't kidding when I said it's only 5 minutes from downtown. It's a short and easy walk from city parking or the Coeur D'Alene Resort. So I'm all geared up and ready to go. Right now, I have on some running shoes and shorts and a tank top. Now, whether you're hiking, trail running, or even if you're just taking a casual walk, make sure that you wear some supportive shoes to protect your feet because the terrain can be a little bit rocky, and also wear some clothes you'll be comfortable in. Depending on the season, you'll want to dress accordingly. And that's one of the greatest things about Tubbs Hill is it's open all year round. So if you're ready, let's hit the trail. I'm such a huge fan of this run. The main trail is a 2.5-mile loop with a variety of terrain to keep the run interesting. Plus, it's great for agility training, and there's great views of the lake and lots of shade for those hot days. Another really great feature of Tubbs Hill is the fact that there are hiking trails to take you up in addition to the main trail that loops around the perimeter. Seriously, you can take a short hike and be back to grab coffee at a local coffee shop in a little over an hour. The main trail behind me is great for walking and trail running both. Plus, it loops around back to where we started. Hiking, on the other hand, there's a different route for that. So follow me to the top and I'll show you some spectacular views of the city and the lake. Plus, we're gonna get a great workout while we're at it. So I know the trail probably looks steep, but it's really not that bad. As you can see, there are some amazing views of Lake Coeur D'Alene from up here. This portion of the trail is definitely a bit more challenging, but it's not too bad, and it's a short hike up and over the top and back down to the main trail. This is a great place if you want to stop to have lunch or a picnic, but today I'm just going to grab a quick drink of water while I take in some of these spectacular views before I head back down. And I'm thinking after this hike, a swim to the lake sure sounds great. Another great feature of Tubbs Hill is the secluded beaches. It's all public access to the different beach areas with views across the lake or back towards the city. A dip in the lake is refreshing and a great way to cool off. And it's a great lake to swim in. And right now, I'm gonna do exactly that. As you can see, there's plenty of access to swim, and with Lake Coeur D'Alene's 135 miles of shoreline, you won't run out of lake to swim in. If you're more of the adventurous type and a bit more of a daredevil, there are some great natural areas to jump into the lakefront. There are a couple places that will give you some definite altitude and they are bound to get your heart pumping. And right now, I'm gonna take the plunge. Here I go in 3, 2, 1. I have to admit, that is one of the best adrenaline rushes. That moment when you're airborne right before you hit the water, it's an amazing rush, and it's slightly terrifying, but it's totally worth it. And it definitely puts a smile on my face. And if jumping in from these heights isn't for you, it's always fun to sit back and watch other people take the plunge. Coming up, we'll take you on a different way to enjoy views of the lake and show you how to zip through the trees for some adventure. So stay with us, we'll be right back on Weekend Getaways. Welcome back to Weekend Getaways, continuing our exploration of ways to have fun in beautiful Coeur d'Alene. With such amazing scenery, it's easy to see why so many of the things to do involve breathtaking views and ways to enjoy nature. I'm going to show you how you can surf the sky with Coeur d'Alene Flyboard and how to zip through the trees with Timberline Adventures. I'm here at Lake Coeur d'Alene, about to head out with Coeur d'Alene Flyboard. This is my first time doing this, so for me, it's a whole new adventure. Flyboarding is supposed to give you a unique sensation of flying, and I can't wait to try it out. So right now, we're gonna hop on the jet ski and head out to the lake. Let's go. They're helping me get my gear on to keep me safe. Right now, I'm getting strapped into the board, and it kind of reminds me like being on a snowboard, but on the water. The water pressure created from the jet ski is redirected through a hose that splits into 2 nozzles beneath your feet that are then pointed down and they create lift. You can fly up to 45 feet in the air. It's like having your own jetpack, but on your feet. Here we go again. Such an exhilarating experience. It's like having your own jetpack, but on your feet. Flyboarding is a great and exciting way to play out on the lake. It's one of the most unique activities you can do on Lake Coeur d'Alene. It's pretty amazing to be able to hover in the air like that. And I can't thank these guys enough for taking us on such an incredible trip. This is one of the coolest things I've ever done in Coeur d'Alene. You definitely have to check out Coeur d'Alene Flyboard the next time you're here. Flying above Lake Coeur d'Alene was pretty cool. Now we're gonna take you on another cool adventure, a rather unique way to see the forest. We're here with Timberline Adventures, who specialize in zipping through the trees. Their 117-acre ziplining course consists of 7 lines and 2 sky bridges. Located above Beauty Bay, this course is sure to blow you away. We're here at the main office to meet our guides and get geared up to head out to the course. They shuttle each group out to the property in a van, where you are then taken on an 800-foot vertical climb up to the first platform. We've made it up to the first platform and our ziplining adventure is on its way. It's time for the main event. I've got my safety gear on and I'm ready to go. So follow me and I'll take you through the course as we soar 350 feet above the world beneath. Even if you're hesitant of heights or they intimidate you, safety is their first priority. You have your main line and a secondary safety line to keep you secure. So all you have to worry about is having fun and enjoying this amazing adventure. Not only are the zip lines incredibly fun, but the sky bridges are something you have to experience too. The views alone are a one-of-a-kind view that you don't get every day. As you can see, there are some unbelievable views from up here. And let me tell you, flying through the trees like that is something you are sure to remember for a lifetime. Thank you so much to our amazing guides, Mallory and Luke, and to Timberline Adventures for taking us on the ultimate outdoor experience. There are so many options to explore and enjoy in Coeur d'Alene. It's a beautiful resort town with endless sights and activities to enjoy. If you're like me, I need coffee to get me going in the morning. So I'll show you where to get a signature coffee and take you to a steakhouse that's off the beaten path. We'll be right back with Weekend Getaways. Welcome back to Weekend Getaways. We've shown you where to stay and what to do, but we all know the best part of any trip is the food. I'm going to show you my favorite picks in Coeur d'Alene to get a unique twist on your morning coffee and some out-of-this-world steak. We're here in downtown Coeur d'Alene at the east end of Sherman Avenue, checking out a local staple for coffee that's been serving up its unique flavors for over 20 years. This is Java on Sherman. Established in 1994, they're serving up their signature drinks 7 days a week. The bowl of soul is amazing. I literally crave this drink. It's rich, it's chocolatey, it's garnished with a huge dollop of homemade whipped cream, and it's dusted with a little bit of cinnamon and Mexican chocolate.
Bowl of soul for Amanda.
Oh my God. This whipped cream is so good. I could literally eat an entire cup of just it. Seriously, I think I'm gonna ask if they'll give me an extra cup of just whipped cream so I can keep adding it to this drink. Just kidding, but this whipped cream is the real deal. Ah! And we got extra whipped cream, so I'm gonna do it. Seriously, we're just gonna keep adding it. The bowl of soul is my favorite, but there's a whole line of signature drinks from the Cinnamon Girl, Keith Richards, Terminator, and more to satisfy your caffeine fix. Not only do they have crave-worthy coffee specialties, but they also have a full kitchen with not your average menu, where they're putting their unique twist on morning staples and afternoon delights. Java has been a local staple for over 20 years. It's definitely a must-hit spot in Coeur d'Alene, and trust me, you'll be craving a bowl of soul too. For a taste of the Old West, I'm going to take you to the edge of Coeur d'Alene, where they cook everything over real wood and an open pit at Wolf Lodge. It's a rustic steakhouse right off I-90 on the east end of town that's been serving up top-notch steak since the 70s. What separates this steakhouse from the rest starts with the staff. They literally split all the tamarack and birch wood they cook with. They're not messing around. The food is cooked in front of the customers at the pits over an open flame. There's no smoke and mirrors here, it's just real food over real fire. Their cuts of meat can satisfy even the largest of appetites. Starting out with the little dude, it's a generous 10-ounce baseball cut sirloin. Next is the cowgirl. She's just a teeny little 26-ounce cut. And their signature steak is the 16-ounce ribeye, known as a cut off the prime, and it's notorious for its flavor. This steak is mouth-watering and so good. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. Other local favorites include the skewered shrimp, large Idaho baked potatoes, and a delicacy found mainly out west from Canada to Mexico. But a local favorite here is the Rocky Mountain oysters, also known as the swinging steak. So I've never had Rocky Mountain oysters before, but I'm here to tell you, so here we go. You know, I wasn't sure what I was gonna think, but these are actually really good. I'm really impressed. There's a full menu of items that make Wolf Lodge stand out, along with a full bar to quench your thirst. Wolf Lodge lives up to the legend, and it's a taste of the Old West. It's easy to see why it's rated the best steakhouse in Idaho. If you're in the mood for steak, this is your destination. We'll be right back with Weekend Getaways. It's easy to see why Coeur d'Alene is quickly becoming a world-class destination location. From the lakefront access to the endless outdoor activities, it's attractive for all ages. I found there's a little bit of something for everyone, from my morning coffee to start my adventure, or winding down with family and friends in the evening. I've only shown you a few of the things that make Coeur d'Alene a great short vacation, or stay a little longer and enjoy a little bit of everything. That's all for this trip, but there are plenty of stops along the way. Weekend Getaways will take you with us as we explore the best places to pack in some fun in just a few days. Showing you some great ideas of where to stay, what to do, and where to eat. We'll see you next time on Weekend Getaways. Sorry, there was a fly on. I'm sorry. Okay, one more time.